We've had two competitions so far indoors. One of our newcomers, a young lady by the name of Laura Carlisle, just set a new school record indoors in the mile. She ran 450.90. We're about 3 weeks away from starting the outdoor track season. And some of our top returnees, Casey Masterson, who qualified for the NCAAs last year in the regionals in the 1500 meters, is back as a redshirt sophomore. Fifth-year senior Sylvia Veal, who also ran 427 last year, 1500 meters. Her and Casey ran exactly, basically the same times a year ago at 1500, is back for her senior year. Haley Ovison, who 2 years ago ran the third fastest 5,000 meter time outdoors in Oregon State history, redshirted her last year, is also back this fall or this spring. And then Lorene Young, who broke our school record at 10,000 meters 2 years ago. We redshirted her, is back out this spring also. So we have a really good group of returnees. We have a handful of outstanding newcomers. A young lady by the name of Sabrina Lopez, who was the California State 4A cross-country champ a year ago out of Los Angeles. Sandra Martinez, who was the Washington State runner-up in cross-country and also had the second fastest time in the state last year in Washington for 2 miles out of Yakima. We're looking forward to her competing this spring. And then we have a number of in-state freshmen. A young lady by the name of Ashley Mayfield out of Seaside High School, who I think 3 or 4 different times was a state runner-up, once in cross-country, 800 meters, and also at 1500 meters. And so we're real excited and looking forward to the spring. This winter has been pretty exciting for us. We, as some of you may know, last weekend, for the first time in nearly 22 years, Oregon State had men represented for the first time in Oregon State track uniforms. And one of the highlights for that was redshirt freshman Jordan Bishop. He's a wide receiver on the football team. He hadn't competed in a track meet in nearly 2 years, and in his very first indoor meet ever, he cleared 7 foot and 1/4 inch in the high jump, and actually won the event during the day section of the indoor meet, and became the 8th high jumper in Oregon State history to go over 7 feet. A true freshman by the name of Obum Gwacham, who was actually a gray shirt for football this fall, got second to Jordan in the high jump, clearing 6'10 3/4. Thanks to Mike Riley and the football staff and all of them being really supportive in this whole venture that we're trying to do to allow some of the football players an opportunity who have a love and a passion for track to actually compete. And if it wasn't for the great support that we've had from Bob DeCarolis and President Ray, and of course the football staff and these young men, we definitely have been giving us a shot in the arm, to look forward to and hopefully dream about eventually one of these days actually having a complete women's and men's track program back again. The other exciting news that we got going on in our program, we've been in a very busy mode as far as trying to raise money to build a on-campus track and field facility. Many of you may know that Oregon State is one of the only universities in the country that doesn't actually have on-campus track facility, and we've been fundraising for the last 2 years, trying to raise anywhere between about $6 to $7 million to get a track built, and we're getting close to reaching the phase 1. Phase 1 is about a $3.5 million project, and we're real close to having that amount of money raised here, hopefully in the next few months. And once that happens, then we'll be able to get started on the new track facility.